The SeaDream 2 visited Patong Bay recently. Not your usual cruise ship, instead a boutique yachting experience. Cruising some of the world's most beautiful waterways, the SeaDream 2 is heading back to Asian waters, and you'll certainly see it coming back to Phuket soon. We sent Tim Newton aboard to enjoy a few short hours of luxury and speak to the captain and some of the crew.
Welcome on board SeaDream Yacht Club, the adventure you will have over your lifetime.
As you see here today, SeaDream prefers to anchor. There's a very good reason. One is security, the other is privacy, and a big part of our programming is for the guests to enjoy the outdoor life. I'm sure you noticed the platform down when you came in. You can have a swim in the ocean before breakfast, go up and enjoy yourself. Then in the afternoon we have full water sports, all the toys, and of course we can't do that if we're docked, so it's very important for us to be anchor.
Bit of a change of scenery on Phuket News TV. I'm on the SeaDream 2. It's only got one day here in Phuket at Patong Beach, but it's a great pleasure to have a look around this magnificent vessel, although it's not as big as you might think. We'll have a talk about that in just a moment. But with me, I'm joined by Captain Turdia. I've also got the hotel manager, Jamie, and the corporate chef Sudesh. Thank you very much for joining us, all four of you. And the first question I'm going to ask is, who gets seasick? Jamie, you get seasick?
No. Depends. If it's extremely heavy seas, then yes, I might get a little bit of a tummy, but I'm normally all right.
How do you sort of plan things so people don't get seasick?
Yeah, that's what we normally do. And we have stabilizers, that means the wings on the side. And this voyage on passage over here, we didn't even use the stabilizers, so we have very good weather, very good weather.
This is a great vessel, and it's unique because it only has, I think, 52 staterooms, so it doesn't have a whole lot of cabins. Where do most of your clients come from?
We generally have a lot of clients from all over the world. It's a very mixed group. We have a lot of people from America coming, we have a lot of people from Europe, and it's basically mixed. We have mixed from all over.
Okay. As far as feeding people, with those people coming from all over the world, how do you keep everybody happy in regards to the food?
The cuisine we have is very diverse, so we can cater to people from anywhere in the world. Like, we have chefs from 11 different countries, and we put the menu together with all of their help. So
now, you must have some strange requests, and I bet you've got some legendary ones you talk about around the water cooler. What's been the strangest request you've had for special food?
It was a couple of years ago. They wanted to have strawberry pancake with caviar, foie gras, and Louis de Tresse sauce.
And no problem?
We made it. It took 10 minutes, and we were being filmed by Discovery at that time, so it was fun.
To sail in all these different parts of the world, how is it different these days than it was, say, 20 years ago?
Now, today you have everything, GPS, everything, but we still control the whole way, and we still checking our courses the whole way, but it's no problem to find a way around the world anymore. We're finding new places and new parts to go that fits our product is another thing.
And that would be a very special thing for the vessel. How do you pick the locations? Because some places may be beautiful but may be inaccessible.
Yeah, we pick them based on our experience, and also that in our company we have been in this business for many, many years. So a group of people were settled together and they find out where to go. And we picked so that we can please most of our guests.
You've been to some beautiful places. Where's your favourite?
I'm from Norway, so I shouldn't say anything else than that.
You only have 56 staterooms, Jamie. They're pretty luxurious. What's the layout?
Well, we have deck 2, we have deck 3, we have deck 4. We have a little bit different cabins. We have the most important cabin on board, or the main one, is basically known as the owner's suite, and this is a very luxurious cabin. It is a very nice size. It has its own lounge, a very nice bathroom, and from there, moving a little bit down, we have the Admiral suite, which is cabin 400, which is right next to the piano bar. It's also a very beautiful.
That's appropriate.
Yes, very appropriate. So you can go back and forth as you need. It's a beautiful stateroom as well. It's a little bit smaller than the owner's suite, but much bigger than the regular cabins. Then we have Our regular staterooms are basically on deck number 2, number 3, number 4, and they're basically the ones that the most guests use. So when guests come on board and they go into their stateroom, they don't spend actually a lot of time there. We have beautiful outside decks where we have where we serve our breakfast, our lunch, our dinner. We have the bars outside, we have the pool deck outside, so we basically concentrate on the outside of the yacht.
Now let's have a talk about the food, because it is very special. What is the most unique thing about the food and the way that you serve it here on the yacht?
The uniqueness is that we cater to the demands of the guests. So we have our menus, it keeps on changing on daily basis. And then every guest can order something what they would like to have. And that's you can get only on SeaDream. If we have 100 guests, there are times when we have 60 different things which don't show on any of the menus. And Jamie and the other service staff, they do a great job. Like, they are in touch with the guests. They ask their personal needs. And if somebody is coming from Poland maybe, and he was longing to have pierogi for 2 years.
The uniqueness of the boat, I suppose, is something that is very special. That the staff ratio blew me away. Can you tell us about the fact that you've got so many more staff than passengers?
Yes, we have 95 crew members or staff, and when the ship is full, normally we have around 100 guests, and we have crew who has been here for many, many years, and we have the best ratio because of the activities we have on the aft of the yacht. So we have a multiple crew who takes different jobs, and it's very nice to see them work together like a team.
And for you, what's the most unique thing about the yacht?
The size. The size.
It's like a boutique.
Yeah, we can go anywhere. Yeah. We can go into a bay, we can hide for whatever, and if we need, we can turn around very quickly. And we take the best decision based on the guest comfort. So to avoid the bad weather, as you mentioned, we can just stay another day or hide in a bay. But also the activity we can have on the aft of the yacht. The other day we just stopped and swim in the middle of the ocean.
Jamie, for you, what's the most unique thing?
For me, personally, every single guest that comes on board, we look at it as an individual. We greet them by name, we learn their names, we give them the most personalized service we can. We have the service on board is top-notch, whether it be in the dining room, on the open decks, or by the bars. And the guest kind of feels like they're at home, which is a very nice feeling. It's a warm feeling, and we make them feel welcome. We try to get very close to the guests, we talk to them every day, and we try to make it like a family. And this is the one thing that the guests really enjoy the most. So when they leave, they kind of feel like they have to come back because their family is on board. So they really enjoy it.
Sudesh, I just know what your answer is going to be, but what's the most unique thing about the vessel for you?
Intimacy, personalization, and that personal touch with the guests. For chefs, you won't see chefs on other ships going to the guests and asking what they would like to have. Here, it's a common feature. It's like every guest knows most of my chef's name, and not only the executive chefs, even the cooks, the person who makes their soup, the person who makes their desserts. They are in personal contact with them, and most of the things what they want, they can ask directly to them.
Finally, Captain, you're only in Patong for one day this time, but when are you coming back to Phuket?
We are coming back November 28th, and then I think we are here for some stops in December, and then back in January. I think so.
Well, it's fantastic. What a great opportunity to meet you all. Thank you very much for showing us around your beautiful yacht, and we wish you best on your travels, and thank you very much for talking to us on Phuket News TV.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The SeaDream 2 will be back to Phuket and Asian waters later this year and into 2014. To find out more about the luxury yachting experience, go to SeaDream.com.